Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it. 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio. Here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! 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 Ow! 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 Welcome in! OTV. Did somebody miss a yo in there?
No.
No.
We all hit it.
Luke?
I think we all hit it.
Luke,
Except Luke.
if you're in the room.
I ain't got time to like.
Yeah, you can gotta do that. I mean, he just. Yo.
Yeah. A little far away, yeah.
All right. Just wondering.
He didn't
Whoa.
howl either.
What is this?
I think that's Matt's
I was
AFR.
about to
audio sheet.
say, what is this? With all this sound on there.
Muso's 8 hours of his day.
Good God. Why don't you just play the whole Kellamore interview?
No, truly.
It's the wrong font, Muso.
Jesus. All right.
What size point is this?
Alondra. Moore. 12. Building
Oh.
depth at star.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And the
It
star
says that.
position is
Good
crazy.
question. I think that star position, you can kind of compare it to like playing tight end on the offensive side where, you're asked to be involved in every aspect of the game. You're playing in the
True.
run fits,
Yeah.
you're a pressure player,
doubt.
you're a coverage player in zone, you're a man-to-man defender in man. You're asked to do a lot of things, and so the reps are needed in that position just to see all those different looks. And so with that being said, you're going to need depth. You're going to need depth to play in that position. Jonas has done an excellent job of kind of acclimating himself to that position. There's a bunch of other guys kind of from that safety position that can kind of slide down, a couple corners who can slide in. And so you're going to need all those guys to have that experience just as a full season takes its course. But I thought Jonas has done a really good job of
still
acclimating
going?
himself.
We play it. I mean,
38 seconds
that's
of
a
Kellen
cut,
Moore.
Moose, not
That was
an interview.
only
38 seconds. My God, that felt like 2 minutes.
Elijah, well
38
well
minutes.
done on doing that. I was just kind of joking, and you had it ready to go.
To be
I was
fair,
well
it's
done.
it's like right there. I just,
AFR didn't clean
it
up the
is a
studio
little
when
hard
they
to
left.
like. Credit to me, it is hard to see because it's all.
Allow
tiny.
myself to credit
Yeah,
myself.
yourself. You got to pat yourself on the back sometimes.
I didn't cut a lick of this audio, but credit to me.
This is so much.
Why is
I mean, we got
Kellamore
Pete
patronizing us?
Thamel sound bites in
We
here.
got Pete Thimble. Why Sorsby and Texas Tech parted ways.
Oh no, I'm not playing that one. It's 51 seconds.
Oh my
Moose,
gosh, no.
Moose, what are we doing?
No.
Guys, it's all good. You can't cut anything out if the soundbite's good.
That's
if it's
true.
51 seconds.
That's a good
like,
point.
it's all good.
That's true.
Him just like, whatever Kellen was talking about.
He was patronizing us.
It was
Yeah.
that was your soundbite,
That was
Matt.
my soundbite.
It really
Him
was.
trying to convince people the star is a real position.
He was explaining it is.
It's like the
Explaining,
tight end on the
exactly what it
defense.
was. Basically,
It's not like the tight end.
safeties can
on
come
offense.
down,
The-
corners can come over.
The star position is like the clap snap count.
I know Matt hates that they call it the star. That is kind of a unique way of putting things by Kellen, and like I get it.
I get
Star
it.
position is kind of like the tight end position. I get it.
I give you
Just
But
some.
it's
accept
also
it.
not at all
I
like
do
it.
kind of get it.
Just accept it.
Yeah, quarterback's like kind of like middle linebacker.
I've always said it.
Always said it. Said it 1,000 times.
I did not say it.
The punter's kind of like the kicker in the fact that they
Kick
swing
the-
their leg
Yeah.
at the football.
I can't wait for like the first Jonas Sanker interception, and Flynn's gonna be
Is
like,
he the
didn't
star?
count, not a real position.
See the star?
He is.
So he's the nickel, or is he a linebacker?
He's a safety, playing nickel.
Oh, okay. So he's a DB.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nickel. Okay, good.
That's what.
We don't need to start a show like
in
this.
fairness, that's what I would call it. Yes, but not everybody calls it that.
Kellen Moore's set me off right now.
That's crazy. I can't believe a word makes you that mad. Being real liberal right now.
Pew pew. Got
Just
him.
kidding. Everybody relax.
I do love the fact that we were just trying to bring light to this very long
It's a bit
sheet
long.
with a lot of audio, and the Hell Kellamore interview just cut up. And the one I just chose, 12, went
Triggered
to the
you.
star position.
It's so funny. Saw this yesterday
There are 18 cuts.
for you.
Okay.
I thought a lot, like I really did. Like I was like, wait a minute, did
Does,
Alondra cut all this audio?
No.
Does Huck still grind with the Rice Owls? Is that his?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as much, but
You're gonna have to put a stop to it, Matt.
Uh-oh, what happened with the Rice
Rice
Owls?
defense. Can I introduce you in rush? That's the position.
That's what position is that?
Rush,
band.
obviously. How about Viper? That's also on their defense.
No.
When you have to translate what the words your positions mean to, everybody else, people that know football or just watch football or have ever played like Madden before. So what is Viper?
It's Viper, obviously, Matt. Like
Viper
it's
and Rush,
Viper.
are those like the two ends or something?
Rush probably is. Viper doesn't look like an end.
That's cool though. Cool names.
Brush.
How about a slot on their depth chart? Does not say offense or defense, but there's a slot.
Okay. Well, that's not as cool. Not as
I mean,
intimidating.
Viper is kind of cool.
Viper's cool.
Viper's
So
a
is
sweet name,
Rush.
but it's not a position.
Viper's like a pretty cool call sign in Top Gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is cool. Objectively a cool name.
Yeah.
Greg in the chat says, guess we're not going to talk about the Jelly Bunny divorce. We did yesterday.
Yeah.
I think there was some news, wasn't there?
Oh,
I
is
feel,
there?
I feel like I saw something pop up.
Did you read it?
Oh no.
Oh, so
Okay,
you don't
I'll-
actually know.
I swiped out of it.
Or not.
Wow, I can't believe you're just so flippant with the divorce.
Well, I was sitting there.
and you don't
I
care.
was sitting there studying the roster.
Dude, that's what we say. Like, if somebody named Jelly Roll and Bunny can't make their marriage work, who really can?
Love is not real.
Who really can?
True love is blind.
Hey,
They do say
ready
that.
for the new season.
Love
That's
is
what y'all
blind.
really talking about when I walked in.
We're talking about Love Island.
Which one is Love is Blind?
Love is
thing.
Blind.
The one
when
Tay-Tay
they're,
watches.
They're in the pods, and very smartly they propose without ever actually meeting the other person face to face.
Okay.
You'd be surprised to know, Matt, not a huge success rate on those proposals.
Really?
Shocking,
Are
I
you
know.
serious? So people have to be physically attracted to each other.
Well, and they have to know like where each other like
I don't like your
lives and
face.
talk to each other about the living situations and everything. That stuff matters, believe it or not. Who'd
So
have thought?
what is the premise of Love Island?
It's a bunch of influencers on an island all talking like brain rotted TikTokers.
Okay.
And then they all have to like hook up with each other.
Nice. But do they find true love? Are they there to find love?
Allegedly. They're there to find love, yeah.
Okay.
There are some couples from past seasons that are still together.
Are these like all known influencers?
No, not really.
They just kind of say, this is Johnny, and he's got 1.7 million followers.
They're like, well, they all have like jobs too. Like one of them's a nurse. I don't know. They just,
Yeah, she is.
yeah, she's a nurse.
To your
Her
point,
name's
Johnny's,
Kinsey. Like,
Kinsey?
yeah, there's a Kinsey who's a nurse.
Just because she's played a nurse
Just-
doesn't mean she is a nurse.
Right.
is there
Stolen valor there. Yeah.
there's got to be some sort of like Hayden, like guy like that on the,
There's a Corbin.
that's close enough.
Gordon. Oh, my Lord.
And it's so funny because it's kind of like he just spams pickup lines the entire time. So people keep calling him Corbin GPT.
It's Matt's favorite. Matt, you got a guy to pull
I
for.
like this guy.
I like this guy. Then
Oh my gosh.
there's like a screenshot of him sleeping, and he's sleeping on his back, and he looks very robotic. And they put it on Twitter, and they're like, he's charging.
I do like that.
Every day a show.
They do it every day except for, I don't think there's one tonight. And then
How long does that go?
like 6 weeks.
6 weeks
They're
of
on-
every day.
On an island in Fiji for 6 weeks.
Wow.
All sleeping in the same bed with a stranger. Like they all have to get to know each
Are they sleep in
other.
the same bed?
Whenever
Luke,
you're
it feels
coupled.
like Luke's into
You-
it. He's shaking his head back there. He's
Oh,
like,
you
yeah.
watch this.
Luke's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
signing up for Love Island, am I
Yeah.
right?
Corbin, that guy.
Corbin GPT.
He's like, are they looking for a Luke?
Yeah.
It could
So-
be.
Wait, so they all sleep in the same bed? Like every person on the island?
Well, it's
Yeah.
like a huge
Yeah, yeah.
bed.
Shaq's bed,
It's like a
you
Diddy
know?
situation where they're all just on one bed. No, like whoever you're coupled up with, you share a bed. Anyway, nobody cares, but y'all keep asking me, so I keep.
I mean, look.
So you get voted off?
No.
Okay, you just
Yeah, but
you're there
America-
for 6 weeks.
America
once
can
you're there,
vote.
you're there.
America can vote on some stuff.
Okay, what can America vote on?
It just depends. Like every once
Like,
in a while,
who you're
like
coupled up
so
with?
there's yes, and then every once in a while they'll throw in some what they call bombshells, and it's just like two random people that they throw on the island to
Okay.
like mess everything up. And then sometimes America can vote on who, like the OG people, they want to couple up with the bombshell. So then they'll leave somebody single because they were already coupled up with somebody.
What about the deep emotional connection they made with their current partner, Alondra?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Starting to sound like these aren't real relationships.
All right.
So that's the trash I've been watching for like 2 weeks now.
we got 4 more. It's gonna be over with the
Yeah,
World
the
Cup.
summertime. The summertime is interesting TV viewership
Yeah.
because there's not a ton of live sports. Like if we didn't have a World Cup year, there would be like that wouldn't be. Think about it. Like that's the only sport right now on TV really. Mm-hmm. You got some tennis and maybe some golf, but
Baseball.
I'm talking about and baseball's so long. You can come in, you can come out, you can come in.
Yeah,
it's not
true.
like the NBA Finals where you're dialed in or NHL
Yeah.
whatever. So you got to find something.
It's Love
gotta
Island
find-
for me.
Can I, quick
We just
question.
finished off campus.
Okay,
was-
so I've heard about
I
this.
was all in.
Because Rivers is on it.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Big year for hockey.
Big year for hockey.
And
huge year.
Crushes or whatever.
Huge year for
I would
hockey.
love to answer your question that you're wanting to ask.
So what channel is this on? Where do
It's
you
on
find this?
Peacock.
It's on Peacock.
Yeah. So it's streamed on Peacock every day because you can like cuss on
So
it.
there's some. So are there rules and regulations to the coverage?
I mean,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Didn't want to be tuning in, and there's like some nudity or anything.
So
I
there's
don't
no
think anybody's
nudity.
flashing their bikini tops open. or
No,
anything
they're not
like
but,
that.
but I would assume a lot of that's happening.
Off camera, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Love Island
So
after
you-
dark.
There's no nudity, but sometimes you can tell when someone's doing something.
Matt's like, why are those sheets moving so much when they're all sleeping?
Ocean. In the ocean
Yeah.
because they're on an island.
Correct.
Okay. Well, now I know. The more you know, people.
I was giving you the whole breakdown before the show.
I know.
I mean, not this much into it, but
We started.
I didn't want to hear before.
We started
the show. I wanted to hear
Outlast
on this.
on Netflix last night. It's like Survivor, but you're on teams and stuff. Like Victoria apparently watched it last year. It's like
I don't watch any reality TV shows.
I mean,
it's
I
like
normally
all I
don't.
watch. Sometimes I don't have the mental capacity to like keep up with something, so I just put on like a sitcom rerun or like trash TV.
Yeah. Trying to get in your beta mode.
Right. At the end of the day, guys,
Charging.
I'm just a girl. Yeah, I'm charging.
Yeah, you need a charge.
Oh, wire back.
Oh, why, man?
That's Corbin. He's a wire back.
Is that you? Y'all, Flynn forgot to bring the My High.
I didn't forget. That is not
You
on me.
So you intentionally didn't bring it?
Like, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I told him there's no way you can tell me to do something during this show and not shoot me a follow-up text.
That's
I
fair.
told him 2 days in a row, though.
It doesn't
Also
matter.
fair.
You could tell me 200 days in a row
And if
on
it
the
was
show.
like, hey, grab that shirt.
Y'all have told me since last June to bring another one of these, but nobody follows up
It's
with
not
a
like, hey,
text.
grab that shirt, like to bring that in that I forgot in your truck when we went to the Senior Bowl.
Sounds like you forgot.
I will
You know what I mean?
say
It was like your company that you deal with every day.
I know, and that's when I leave here, I go and focus on that,
Yeah, so when you
not on
see-
requests you make during radio.
Okay.
Thursday
You
after
know that
the
goes
show.
two ways, right?
I never asked you for nothing.
When I'm in
Okay, Star Wars
when
cards.
when I'm in Daphne, Alabama, trying to support my 12-year-old son,
This is what's going to happen.
and
You
you're
ready
asking
for
me
this?
to put in bids.
You know, this is what's going to happen. You ready? You ready? What time you leaving today?
I don't know.
You're going to the factory with me soon as this show's over.
Now I got to travel.
Now you got to
I
go
gotta
to the
use
factory.
gas.
You're going to the factory.
Now I got to basically handle it.
You can jump into
You basically just have to go get it yourself.
Yeah.
After
What's
the show,
the-
Matt's gonna be like, Jake, I can't actually go, but like, here's a key if you want to just go to the factory.
What was
My
it?
card.
Was it DuckTales where? Or was it
Scrooge?
Scrooge dove into the pile of money?
Pile of money?
Yeah, you can do that with My High right now at the factory. You can dive into a vat of it.
A vat.
Yep.
I felt fancy. It's like a box. Tank. Okay. Vat.
Yep.
Your memory really is piss poor.
Well, no, I just don't think about it.
Okay.
And I don't mean that in a rude way.
I felt rude.
It did.
I took
It sounded rude when I said
received
it.
it in a rude way.
I don't know. I know you did.
Sorry that hurt your feelings.
I didn't
Type
mean to.
situation.
Yeah.
Well, if you decline my invitation to the factory, then
Where's the
I
factory?
will be disappointed.
No, don't tell me that.
I
I know where it's at, I think. All right. We do have some big news to get to when we come back.
Ooh.
Some news that broke yesterday.
So the news that Taylor shared with us at the beginning of the
Yes.
show.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And if you didn't catch it, go back and
Kinda,
watch.
at least.
Please
That's
rewind.
fine. It's real. All right, we've got more OTB when we come back your way here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org, centralplumbing.org, your one-stop plumbing shop. And we always say not just in Central and the entire greater Baton Rouge area, but now we are extending that to Lafayette. That's right, Central Plumbing is now in the Lafayette area as well. So when you go to the website, again, centralplumbing.org, look in the top right corner, you will find that contact information. Remember, it's not only in emergencies. If you're looking to upgrade your home, your business, and come in, they can do that as well. If you want to go tankless, never run out of hot water, again, they can install that. Think about it. You get home from dance or the ball field late, you still got to do dishes, laundry, shower. You don't have to wait because the hot water is never going to run out. Centralplumbing.org.
And speaking of Jake going to the factory later, Central Plumbing helped plumb that entire factory. It went from like just a warehouse with four walls and a roof to a full-blown beverage factory over there. And they did it all. And that's gas lines, that's water lines. So they can do anything commercial, residential, you name it, offices here in Baton Rouge and Lafayette. So go check them out today, centralplumbing.org.
I'm rolling down a lonely highway, asking God to please forgive me for messing up the blessing He gave to me.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
The night's as black as it's ever been. Without my girl, I'ma lose it. And I pray that He just sheds His grace on me. I need just to be back with my baby.
What's happening? Welcome back in. OTB. God.
I got the giggles.
What are we going to do with you, brother?
Did you just get what I said? Or?
No, I just keep thinking about it.
Hey.
It gets funnier the more I think.
Whenever, 40 years down the road, whenever you pass away and you meet your
Oh,
maker,
thanks, man. Good morning.
let them study your brain, please. Let that be something that happens.
No, please donate your body to science.
We don't really need your cankles, just your
Did you
brain.
just say I'm halfway to death?
Oh, buddy, I'm more than halfway.
Statistically.
Like if this old body makes it to 82,
You're over the hump.
We're
something,
doing something.
something right. I don't know. Drink too much coffee.
Can you drink? But I don't have other vices.
That's a good point.
That's
I
true.
don't have other vices.
You're 40?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, dude. Look, the average life expectancy for a male is 76. So you're actually more than halfway.
76, really?
76.5. So some people,
That's higher than I thought, to be honest
yeah.
with you.
I think it used to be lower, right?
Yeah.
All right. Over there.
All right, cool.
Used to be like 40.
Like,
Anyways, I was
vibes
really
are
just
high.
trying to get your brain donated because it's special.
Yeah. What? Why? Because I'm laughing. I have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
I am name dumb.
Oof, almost got in trouble there.
What were you gonna say? You
Anyways,
gonna try to say I'm dumb?
big
dumb?
news. And Nick Underhill told us it was going to happen, but it's officially official. Cam Jordan back for another year with the New Orleans Saints. Let's go, Cam.
Let's go.
That boy, Cam. That boy, 9-4. That boy. I'll push back on some of the people yesterday whenever this broke that said Cam was out there shopping really hard for other teams, other offers, because I talked with other teams that I thought would be like interested in Cam, be it like I'm going all the way back to like owners meetings and the draft, just conversations, because I love watching Cam play. I think he's great for the city. And I was just trying to make sure he wasn't leaving. And
Looking out for him.
the other teams that I talked to, I'm talking about like people pretty high up, guys who make decisions. They were like, he basically is like letting everyone know how bad he wants to like be a New Orleans Saint and hopes they can work out a deal. So I think the narrative that he was out there shopping himself and wanting to get this massive deal and it wasn't there, I think that's a false narrative, because he kind of let teams know that he was always going to give New Orleans every opportunity for him to be there and for him to be back there and for them to come to an agreement. So, and again, I talked to 3 teams that needed an edge rusher, and they all said the same thing verbatim. Like it was like they were told the same thing. And so this isn't a deal where Cam didn't have any options. The Saints were the only one that was going to sign him. He had options. He had people that were interested, but he wanted to play where he's always played. He's going to have his name next to Ricky Jackson and Archie Manning and Drew Brees, Pete Maravich also up there. He's going to have his name next to all those guys. And so for him, he didn't want to go be a mercenary for another team for a year. He wanted to stay in New Orleans, finish in New Orleans. So I bring it up for 2 reasons. One, I don't want people to assume he was out there shopping and nothing was available. Again, 3 teams said that wasn't the case. He kind of shut himself off to that. And then the other part of it is how loyal he's been to the New Orleans Saints, what he means to the New Orleans Saints, what he did a year ago, double-digit sacks, playing a little bit over 50% of the games. They need Cam Jordan. When you look at their other options, and Nick Underhill laid them out for us yesterday, there's some nice rotational pieces. There's some guys that can help them out in different spots. But this team, if they want to go make a real run at the NFC South, they need Cam Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, this signing is a win for everybody, right? It's a win for the fan base. It's a win for the Saints. It's a win for the young players on defense, and it's a win for the Mickey and his crew as well. They've been really, surprisingly very financially responsible, and they weren't just going to bend the knee to anybody.
And
no
they should have
who
been
it
in
was.
this spot too.
Yeah, absolutely. And and I am with you. I don't think it was ever a secret that Cam Jordan wanted to play for the Saints and only put one jersey on.
He probably lost some leverage by doing so, but I don't know.
You can look at it both ways. Like, I mean, it's all mind games you play. Agents play mind games. GMs play mind games. They're all trying to leverage the best deal. If you tell a team, I want to play for the Saints, well, what does that tell them? They better blow the Saints offer out of the water if you want them to switch.
Right.
Like, so there's
sure.
mind games that should have been, that could have been happening. Now, he'd also be foolish not to be shopping. And I say the word shop. Like, if he wanted to play football and they just couldn't come to an agreement, he's got to go play somewhere.
You're right. If it got to that point, then yes, then
he wasn't going to
changes.
burn a bridge. But the point that we were trying to make was he was wanted out there. It's not like he's like on the, he's on the back end of his career for sure. But of course, coming off of a 10-sack season, and I get it, the 10 sacks is a little bit of an outlier.
10.5.
10.5.
Give that man his half sack. You know how D linemen are.
I know, 10.5.
You know how they get. But he did. I mean, to your point though, I mean, and we talked about this yesterday, he graded out as a top 23 edge rusher in the National Football League. So we're talking 32 teams. Everybody's got, 2 of them that are going to have, enough snaps for a grade. Probably going to have more like 3 for every team. They're going to have enough snaps for a grade. So now we're talking about having, 96 players that are graded at this position, and he finished in the top 25. So the 10.5 sacks, I know some people are like, he kind of lucked into – man, you don't luck into nothing when it comes to the NFL. You just, there's a reason why it happened, and you took advantage of that reason why it happened.
Yeah, luck's a tough word to tell an athlete.
Very tough.
Especially when, I didn't like when people, use the word luck when they talk about my career or like things that happen. And nobody likes that because, you make your own luck when you're prepared, and then an opportunity meets preparation.
Right.
And so just because he had the opportunity doesn't mean people miss opportunities all the time. Every single day, all walks of life. Every single profession, people miss opportunities because they're not prepared for the moment. Well, you can't take anything away from what Cam did last year. Now, we're not going to say he played the best of his career last year, but statistically speaking, he had one of his better sack years, right? No one's going to say he's got the quick twitch and the quick step that he once did,
right?
But the guy's a potential Hall of Fame guy. So happy to have him back. Now, give that man his second locker back. I was a little bit nervous 2 weeks ago when Nick told us they took one of his lockers away. He's had, if you're just hearing this for the first time, for years, he's been at the corner of the locker room and had like a duplex. So you had both lockers at the corner. He's been the mayor of Lockertown. And, we found out 2 weeks ago via Nick Underhill, who went into the locker room. They had taken one of those away. Giving it to somebody else. So after that news, I didn't think this was going to happen.
It was not good. That's not good.
Situation. Disrespect.
It did.
So hopefully they gave him his locker back. Let him be the mayor of Lockertown.
So when you look at what this does, and we've kind of laid it out, and what your rotation is going to be, now you got a ton of guys that are going to be in that position room, position battle, trying to get snaps. And it's a position group, the whole D-line, as we know. I mean, it rotates as much as any position. But my question now is going to be, who's left out? Somebody's getting cut out of that group. They can't keep all these guys, right? So you got Carl Granderson. You have Cam Jordan. Like, we know that. You've got Chase Young. You just traded for Tyree Wilson. He's making the team. You gave up a 5th-round pick. You're going to give him a look. Anthony Jennings was signed right after the draft, so you signed him with a purpose. Are all these players going to make the 53-man roster? I mean, we're talking about okay, stay with me. When we put that group out there, you can be like, yeah, they can keep 5 edge rushers. Yeah, sure they can. There ain't a core 4 war daddy in there. You got to start thinking about special teams, too. You can't have your 5th edge rusher not play teams. Mm-hmm. And if your 5th edge rusher is Tyree Wilson, is he playing teams?
Probably not.
So you hope they're not keeping bodies over there, and then you have a deficiency on special teams, because their special teams in recent memory has been horrendous.
Well, if I learned one thing in my time playing in the NFL is people will not skimp on special teams players, even if that means keeping a far inferior player over a better player on offense or defense because they contribute on special teams.
Yep.
So if I learned anything, I saw people get cut. I was like, are you serious? Because they had to keep a special teams guy.
No doubt.
That would never see the light of day on defense. But he was first one down on kickoff, or he was a good personal protector on punt, or whatever it was, or a good wing on field goal.
Andrew Gatchar. Either way, he's a linebacker from Missouri. Mm-hmm. He never played a snap of linebacker, but he was the R5, and you weren't beating him down there.
Yep. And if somebody you weren't beating him down there.
You were not beating Gatch down there.
He was always going to be somewhere around, and if he was on the bottom, he was giving some elbow shivers to the net.
I mean, he might not have ever played a snap of linebacker. I don't know. But this guy was a warrior.
Yep.
And he made the team, and there was a couple of guys that got released that were going to help us on offense or defense.
Yep.
Maybe not a lot, but they were going to help us. And Gatch wasn't, but he was going to be a core 4 guy.
No doubt.
And he makes the team.
We had a guy, buddy of mine, Ryan Taylor, tied in. Funny enough, I think he works for Goldman Sachs now. But he was this guy.
Big brain guy.
He was this guy that every time after, he was either throwing a punch at the whistle or getting punched after the whistle, or he was on the ground and you just see him just with his elbow, like just
Oh, I love this guy.
shivering somebody's jugular.
Hell yeah.
Always talking. And that's what he was there for.
Taylor, I need
And everybody
you.
hated it because when I went to other teams, they were like, "Who? Could you tell me who that guy is? What's his problem?"
And that's what you need.
Yeah.
Can you pull up a picture of Bront Bird? Bront. That's a real name. Bront Bird. Played for Texas Tech, funny enough, before, the Brendan Scoresby situation.
You want him with the Chargers or college?
Chargers, please, because we got to show the lettuce. This guy, Bront Bird, was in the NFL for one reason and one reason alone: to do exactly what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
To hit somebody to the echo of the whistle,
Mm-hmm.
to get somebody to get a 15-yard penalty, right? To get somebody kicked out of the game.
Yep.
And look, Bront could play about the space he could play in was about put your arms out. That was it.
Yep. That was it.
That was
He
about
there,
all
though.
that Bront could do. But he probably played, I don't know, he probably played 4 years in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
This
There he
guy.
is.
So you don't get to see the ponytail hanging out the back of the helmet.
Yep.
And I mean, like, not a man bun, like a ponytail.
He is there to piss people off.
That's why he's there. That's why Bront Bird's there. And that's what he did. That was his role. And he was really good at it. If there was a fight, 97's in the
There's
middle of
no
it.
doubt him and Ryan Taylor met each
No
other
doubt.
on the field.
But so our whole point of bringing those names up is because, like, you're going to need guys like that because that's just how the NFL works. And if you don't, oh, look at that lettuce. If you don't have that, then you're deficient on special teams. And so when we start talking about having all these edge rushers, like, that part of it's great. But, like, edge rushers kind of like you might have to have one of those guys be a core 4 guy. You're going to need somebody like, Lorenzo Styles, who you don't really have a position for. He's just super athletic, super fast, great football IQ. Well, Lorenzo Styles is going to have to be somebody that's on every special teams and makes an impact. Like, we could go position by position. Like Devin Neal, if you're going to be on this football team at running back, Kendre Miller, if you're going to be on, hey, bud, you got to be the left tackle on punt. And if you're not, we don't have a space for you. Could you help us on offense in the back end? Yeah, probably. But if you can't do those things,
And usually that's not an edge rusher.
edge rusher's typically like a guard.
Yeah,
on
it's
punt.
usually the guys we're talking about are usually linebackers or the star of the offense, tight end.
Right, so that's why it's well done. That's why it's hard to keep those guys because you can't. It's hard to keep 6 or 7 of those guys. They're like, what are they going to give you? Like you said, they can be left
Right.
guard or right guard on punt. That's about it.
That's about it.
Maybe a wing on extra point and field goal, maybe. So, anyways, shout out Cam
Hey.
Jordan.
Yeah. We say all that to say, glad you're back, Cam. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, 94. Glad to have you back in the building. Going like you never left because you didn't.
Give him his locker back.
OTB when we come back.
Off the bench.
Give him his second locker back.
Yes.
Go to getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Getgordon.com, the place where you can have a chat with a live agent right there on the homepage. You can find all the information. What can I do for me in the courtroom? For some of the cases they can handle. All that's going to be answered right there on the website. If you want to pick up the phone and give them a call, remember, it is your area code, no matter where you're at in Louisiana, followed by the 8s, 888-8888. If you want to see them on social media, at Get Gordon's always going to be the handle on all major social media as well. So get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. Get Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. Car accident. Yeah, they got you. Truck accident. Yep. Workers' comp issue. Yep. Injured on the job. Oh, yeah. They got that too. If you've been injured, it's not your fault. Give them a call. Let them fight for you. Get exactly what you deserve and get that G guarantee. What's the G guarantee? Well, that means you don't pay unless you win. So if you've been injured, make it your first call, 888-8888, or go to getgordon.com. That's getgordon.com.
Oh. 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Razor Cane studio. Flynn, we were playing a fun little game over on Moving the Change yesterday afternoon of I'm going to give you a quarterback, and you tell me if you would take this quarterback or Baker Mayfield. Because Baker Mayfield right now wants a new deal, and Baker Mayfield might get the franchise tag.
Okay.
And, players get pretty upset whenever they are given the franchise tag. You've seen it probably play out. I'm like, hey, guys, that's guaranteed. As soon as you sign that, you get all of that.
That's a lot of it.
Now, it's a lot. It's like 47 point something this year for quarterback.
Yeah, I'd take it.
Now, that when we played, it wasn't guaranteed contract, so that was like a big, big deal. I used to be like, hey, like VJ, brother, you sign that, you get all of that, no matter what happens. Now it's a little bit different, but nobody wants a franchise tag. So we started having a conversation about, okay, well, would you take this quarterback or Baker Mayfield? And it gets pretty interesting because I don't want to say he's in a tier by himself, but there's a top tier, there's a bottom tier, there's a we'd like to replace you tier, and then there's kind of like this tier of quarterbacks, and Baker Mayfield's probably at the top of it. That's just kind of like, we like him, we feel good about where we're at, but do we want to give him that kind of money?
Mm-hmm.
And so we were giving out certain names, and I'll throw one out there.
Well, before we start this, I'll say I like Baker Mayfield a lot.
I do too.
I liked him out of college. I liked him in Cleveland. What he did with, was it the Rams? On like 4 days' notice, maybe less.
It was less.
Two days' notice.
I know
with a
they
comeback.
played on Thursday.
Yeah.
The grit that he shows, I like him when he grabbed his crotch at the other team in college. I liked all. He tried to plant a flag on an artificial turf. Like, I liked all those things.
He did try to do that.
And the Bucks, they have a good one. They probably need to replace their coach, but their quarterback, pretty good. So I just want to set the stage of where a lot of this conversation is probably going to go.
Well, you heard the reasoning, right? They said they were concerned for his health because they were like, we're concerned for your long-term health. And Baker brought up the point. He's like, I've played all 17 games 3 years in a row.
Yep.
So,
yeah, like, why would he be on the hot seat and Todd Bowles not be on the hot seat? What has he done in his NFL career?
Todd Bowles won a Super Bowl.
Okay, so I'm sorry. As the head coach. What is he?
He was the head coach.
Was he the head coach?
with Brady, no, it was Arians.
It was not.
It was Arians.
It was Arians.
You're right.
Arians it was his last year.
Who's dumb now?
Oh, me. That's not up for debate.
Just kidding. That's usually the thing that I would say.
He's still. I don't know.
I mean, he's head coach for the Jets.
I feel like he's been there. That's true.
He's the head coach for the Jets, and he's been the head coach for the Bucks, and they've been relevant, I guess, but
they haven't fallen off a cliff. To your point,
they haven't fallen off a cliff. I'm just saying, if he's on the hot seat as a quarterback,
I don't think. No, I need to back up. I don't think he's on the hot seat. I think it's like
contractually,
right. Where does he fall in value?
Because
he's wanting to get, I think, some top tier, and right now they're kind of offering middle tier. All right, would you take? I want to make this hard because look, Burrow and Allen and Mahomes, like, come on, we all know that. All right, would you take Baker Mayfield or C.J. Stroud?
Come on, that's not even.
That's like Stroud easy.
C.J. Stroud, like, I don't know if C.J. Stroud's starting for Evangel last year.
No, Pop would.
So let's take Baker. And like, that's not even close. I think C.J. Stroud's one of the worst starting quarterbacks in the league right now.
Baker Mayfield or Daniel Jones?
Baker.
Baker Mayfield or Trevor Lawrence?
Baker.
Baker Mayfield or Justin Herbert?
That's a good one. Because Justin Herbert's going to be in the MVP talks week 8 every year. I'm taking Herbert on that one.
All right. This is one of the ones that was the most debatable. Baker Mayfield or Jalen Hurts?
Baker.
Ooh, that's quick. We had kind of a long debate about that.
Yeah, I don't love Jalen Hurts like every part of the game, and he gets a lot of bad rep from me because of the tush push, because I hate it so much, and I hate watching the Eagles. I do not like the Eagles because of that situation. Jalen Hurts is an absolute dog and a winner. But if I'm developing an offense that I would like to run, I'm going to take Baker on that. Now, it is close, and the quickness, my snap decision there was more based on just the reputation I have for that, that I feel that team has.
Baker Mayfield.
He's a dog.
Yeah, no, I like Jalen Hurts a lot. I think he gets.
And he's not top 5. Like,
no,
the morning show says.
He's top 5, but not 5.
Baker Mayfield or Dak Prescott.
Oh. That's tough because I'm trying to play this game where, like, if I switch them on their teams,
right,
who would be better? I'm going to take Baker.
Okay. Baker Mayfield or Jordan Love?
Oh, that's a toughie. That's a toughie because there's been moments in time in Jordan Love where nobody's played better.
We probably spent the most time on this one, honestly.
Now, there were moments, was it last year, where Baker was like leading the MVP?
First 6 weeks of the season, then that team got beat to hell.
Yeah, like we were like, Baker is playing like an absolute dog. Now, we've said that about Jordan Love, too. That's a good one.
Matt's going to answer which quarterback when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com, the website for Russell Pool Company. RussellPools.com, the one-stop pool shop. What do you mean? Well, they're going to be there for the design. They're going to be there for the build. They're going to be there every step, and they're going to be there after your pool is done with the maintenance of your pool. So when you sit down with Russell Pools, just know you're going to kind of walk through your dream pool because you've been thinking about it, right? It's been on your mind for a long time. Well, you're going to walk through it with Russell Pools, and maybe there's something that you see on their website that you want to add to your dream pool. They can do that. They can customize however much you want to customize. Go to RussellPools.com today, RussellPools.com.
That's right, Russell Pools, RussellPools.com, the name you think of when you think of the best and most high-quality custom pools in Louisiana. And, you know, like the thing that we think about when like the whole process has just been easy. Like you can go there with a dream and an idea of what you want, and they can build it, they can draw it, they can engineer it. Man, it's impressive what they can do. Just go to their website, check out their gallery of work, see everything that they can do right over there, russellpools.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines just like a star, and I swear I know her face. I just don't know who you are. Turn the music.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Baker Mayfield or Jordan Love?
I was thinking about it. So I think Jordan Love has a higher upside when he plays his best. I think it's better.
Okay.
But I think if I'm signing a contract, I'm probably going to sign Baker because I think I know what I'm going to get with Jordan Love. I think he's got too many highs and lows.
Yeah.
Baker's pretty consistent, and he's a dog, and I kind of like his antics, and I like him how he can plays through injury. Now, I'm not saying Jordan Love doesn't do that either. It is a tough one, though.
That's a tough
I
one.
just feel like Jordan Love, his best is better, but I think you don't see the best all the time.
All right, last one. Baker Mayfield or Brock Purdy?
Again, this one's tough because Brock is perfect for Kyle Shanahan.
He is.
So if you're talking about the quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, Brock. Quarterback for any other generic white helmet team? I mean, I guess I'll go Baker. Because we saw Mac Jones be like just as good in that offense. So
don't worry, the quarterback conversation's not done. Because then after we did
now,
this,
let me ask you: does Brock Purdy? Does anybody's opinion of him go down because of the performance Mac Jones had? How successful he had?
Yes, a little bit. Real quick, give that list of quarterbacks that make more money than Baker Mayfield.
All right. Quarterbacks in the NFL that make more money: Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, Deshaun Watson, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Matt Stafford, Trevor Lawrence, Jordan Love, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Dak Prescott, and Patrick Mahomes all make more money per year than Baker Mayfield.
Deshaun Watson.
Don't worry. He makes more money than Malik Willis, though.
Oh, barely. Oh, wow.
He barely makes more money than Fernando
Fernando
Mendoza.
like right above him. Oh, boy. All right.
No, it is 11 million more.
Yeah, I'm saying, but he's next in line.
It's a lot of people. And a lot of people, I just said I'd take Baker over.
Dr. Stephen Nathridge when we come back on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTOZBlinds.com. KTZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living. It's inside and outside. It's outside. It's inside. And sometimes it can be both, like it was for me. Have Brandon Barton and team come out to your space, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes. What do you mean in a matter of minutes? Well, they're going to come in, and no matter how long you've lived there, they're going to know what you need more than anybody, like more than yourself, who's the homeowner. Because that's what they did for me. I lived in my house for about 5 years, and they came in. They said, hey, we need to put a shade right here, outdoor screen, a little motorized, a little push a little button, goes down, and it's going to change that area, but also it's going to change your living room as well, and that's exactly what it did. Go to KTOZBlinds.com.
Yeah, this window cover is for like any style too, modern, traditional, whatever it is. We're talking blinds, shades, drapes, shutters, outdoor motorized blinds, like all the things. They have it all. Go check them out, KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, KTZBlinds.com.